And 3, 2, 1. Eat it!
Well, what's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead. Got the whole crew out here. Even brought Bella. So we got EmmaLee, Houston, and Joby tagged along. We're gonna try to get Joby to talk to the camera. Hang on, Bella. Hang on, Bella. Back up, EmmaLee. Come on out. We decided to try to do something a little bit different today. As you can see, we're not on the creek. We're on the back side of the lake. So the spot where we're at, oh, here comes a car coming down the road. But this is where the lake begins and the creek ends. So this, as I was saying, this is where the creek runs into the lake. So we're technically at the lake, but this is the mouth of the creek that runs by our house. And we're gonna try something a little bit different. We kind of wore out our crawdad hole, crawfish hole, yabbies, mud bugs, whatever you want to call them. Kind of wore out our sweet spot. So I think what happened though, we turned out all kinds of fish guts and fish heads to feed them, to try to attract them in. And I think we just gave them so much to eat that they don't need our trap food. What'd you catch, Joby? I almost heard you that time, buddy. So we brought all of our traps down here, plus a couple new ones. You guys saw Houston's new trap the other day that I bought. I bought this on Amazon and surprised Houston with his silver play button in this. This is more of a dedicated crawdad trap. What'd you catch?
The smallest minnows I've ever seen.
Well, they're not gonna stay in that net. Anywho, and we got another trap in the mail today I bought on Amazon. I don't know if this one will catch anything or not, but we got all kinds of different minnow traps, crawdad traps, and all kinds of bait. But we were at the store the other day and EmmaLee said, "Oh, Dad, look, sardines. They would make great bait for crawdads and minnows." I said, "We'll buy sardines if you'll eat one on camera." So we're gonna get EmmaLee to eat a sardine today. Are you ready for this?
No, not at all.
What? Have you ever eaten a sardine?
No.
Have you ever seen a sardine?
No.
But you're gonna eat one today?
Yes.
Oh.
Jacoby said he would, but
I don't believe him.
I think he will. Jacoby, you going to? Yeah.
Jacoby, turn around here. Are you gonna eat a sardine?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a sardine?
No.
No? Do you know what a sardine is?
No.
All right, well, you go to catching minnows and we'll see if you'll eat a sardine in a minute. Give us a good sniff. Oh, give it a good sniff.
I bet you won't eat it. Minnows.
So we're gonna try several different traps. Like I said, this one's got a little bigger holes in the end of it, more dedicated for crawdads. It's got a place for the bait right in the center. We got a can of canned dog food, which we know is excellent bait. And then we got our, I'm just not a fan of these little round funnel traps. I may go buy some of the galvanized kind that fit together a little better, but I'm just not a big fan. They catch a few bluegill, not great. Of course, they brought our expandable trap that seems to catch everything.
Yeah, but it's kind of breaking.
And we bought a new one.
We don't even know what it is.
I've never used one of these traps. I just wanted to try it out. But, I mean, we're on a roll with the minnow trap videos, right? And the crawfish traps. So let's try something different.
Whoa! Whoa. Is that the one that we saw on TV?
I don't know.
That's for crabs.
So this is a collapsible fish and crab trap. Seems like it should work for crawdads too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why not. Pretty simple concept. It folds flat, goes up like that, and then in the corners, this is like a string mesh, and it's hard to see on the camera as you can tell, but the crawfish and minnows can go in here, but then they can't figure out how to get back out. The big trick for this spot is going to be trying to keep people from stealing all of our traps. So we're down here late in the evening, and we're going to come back first thing tomorrow morning and pick up all of our traps. We'll kind of string them out down the bank. We're not gonna put them right here where everybody comes to fish, but chances are there's not gonna be anybody down here fishing tonight. Well, everybody calls crawfish mud bugs. Did you know that? Crawdads, crawfish, whatever, they call them mud bugs, Jacoby. And if it has anything to do with mud, this should be the secret spot, huh, Houston?
Yeah, look at my feet. My shoe got stuck.
Oh man, them fancy shoes got all muddy.
I just took a shower.
Oh my goodness. So I don't know what we'll catch out here, but we're gonna try. So we're using a variety of bait today. We got some dry dog food and some bread. Of course, sardines that Emilee's gonna be eating soon. And Houston's a little upset with me because I'm using his Vienna sausages, his Viney Weenies, for bait. What do you think about that, buddy?
Weird.
It's wasting good food, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we got the first trap ready to go. We put a little bread, a little Viney Weenie, some dog food, and Emilee's gonna come throw it out for us.
Yeah. Well, you're checking for snakes.
Ooh. All right, you hold the end of the string. We're gonna try to get it out there in the water a little ways, all right?
Yeah.
All right, I think we're gonna bait these out with a little bread, some dog food, and I think it's time to open up a can of sardines. One of those cans we're just gonna poke holes in, just like we do the canned dog food, throw it in the trap. But we've got to open one of them up because, Houston,
Hi.
are you gonna eat a sardine?
No.
Oh, okay. Emilee says she's going to. Do you want, it's your choice, girl. Do you want sardines in soybean oil, or do you want sardines in water?
Ew. Oh, they both sound gross. Probably water.
Water it is. You want a saltine cracker with your sardine?
Yes.
You better open those up then.
Jacoby, come here. You're doing it with me. Okay. Oh. Is that actual fish?
Oh.
That just got on your lens. Okay.
All right, Emilee. Are you working up the courage to your sardines?
Oh. Downing the courage.
Just grab you a sardine there.
I have to touch.
Oh, you have to touch them.
Oh. I can't watch you. Oh.
Are you ready?
No, I.
One sardine down the hatch. You got this.
Maybe the crack.
Remember the oyster? You ate the oyster in Florida.
Yeah, and I almost upchucked.
All right, let's do it. On the count of 3. Are y'all gonna count to 3, 4?
And 3. Okay, I gotta get my drink ready though.
Oh.
And 3, 2, 1. Eat it! Mmm. Oh. Then spit it out. Just spit it out. Oh.
Can you do it? You're next.
No, I'm not doing it. The earth is cracking. Oh.
How is it?
Horrible. The earth is cracking. It's the worst of the oyster. Okay,
so this is for all of you boys out there that have been following our channel. I've been getting blown up with comments from, I'm assuming 10, 11, 12, 13-year-old boys saying how pretty Emilee is and how sweet Emilee is, and does Emilee have a boyfriend? There's my daughter right there. Sardine eating, oyster eating, chucking, beautiful little girl of mine. She didn't quite make it through the sardine.
Oh, it tastes just like the smell of a minnow.
Well, Emilee, it pretty much looks just like a minnow too. I mean, I don't know why people eat those, but some people think sardines taste good. All right, Kobe.
I'm not trying it.
Stand up here, boy. All right, Kobe, you're up.
I'm not trying.
You're next.
I'm not trying.
Why not?
The aftertaste is like a crawfish.
Everybody's gonna be disappointed, Kobe. You got to try it.
I'm definitely not trying it. I don't care.
You can show Houston up. Come on. You wanna try one? Emilee said they're good. Tastes real good. All right, Emilee. Give me knuckles. Are you getting over it?
Yeah.
Kinda?
The green apple helps. Here, warming some.
Okie doke. Well, I don't want to just dump that can in there because I don't want sardine juice all over my truck. So I guess we'll
let Bella try one.
Oh, Bella eat them all. Get out of here. No, Bella. Those aren't for you. No, Bella. No. All right, the 2 sardine traps are ready to go. We dump the sardines in that one that Jacoby has. Hey, don't put it right there where everybody will see it. You didn't.
I'm putting it right here. I'm gonna cast it out.
Yeah, right here is right where anybody that shows up down here is gonna find it. Hey, listen to me. We're gonna put them down there where they're a little more hidden. Okay?
Oh.
So Houston's got the other sardine trap, but I figure since most weird humans that eat sardines like them with saltine crackers, well, might as well put a few saltines in there with the sardines because that's the only way I've ever seen a human be able to choke them down. You want me to chunk it out there for you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Cobe. Are you gonna try to march over there through the mud and do it?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go. Let's take that one that you got and try to put it over there by those tree limbs, okay? I'll go with you. Here, just walk right past that log. Don't worry about that snake laying over there, though. He shouldn't hurt you.
Where is he?
I'm just kidding. Just chunk it out there by those limbs, okay? There you go. Now grab the chain. No, we don't want to lose the trap. We got to be able to find the chain. Okay. Good job. Now throw that chain. Hey, no, throw that chain over that limb over there. That way we can find it.
Right here?
Yep.
Oh.
The little dry dog food ain't gonna stay in that trap, buddy. It'll fall right out. Throw some, don't break them, just drop them in there. There you go. Maybe a little bread. I mean, if we're gonna make a meal, we might as well do it right. We got crackers, viennies, little bread.
And have a drink of that. Let's see if any fish will come out.
And I don't know, we still got a little canned dog food left, so we're just gonna set that down in there too. Close the bait trap. So this is the main trap that I don't want to get stolen, and it has bright orange ends on it. So I'm gonna take it way back here in the woods. We're gonna come back first thing in the morning, and there shouldn't be any people down here at night, especially ones that are looking for traps in the water. But we're gonna put it in a little different spot. Try not to step on a snake. You just never know out here. Oh, I hear footsteps behind me. Luckily it was just Bella. I think this might be the spot. I mean, if I was a crawdad, I'd want to go up in that neck at night and feed on something good. So let's see if we can chunk her out there. All right, we got all our traps set. I have never put out traps down here in the water, in the actual lake, mouth of the creek, whatever you want to call this area. I don't know if there's gonna be any crawdads in the actual lake. There's a lot of mud, a lot of nasty brush and stuff. I mean, you can see a lot of good habitat along the shore where there might be some crawdads, but the bass may be in here eating all the crawdads, which is why they're probably up the creek. But who knows, we may catch a bucket full of minnows, a bucket full of bluegill. I don't know. We're gonna let these sit overnight, and we'll come back first thing in the morning bright and early and pull them all out of the water. We're not gonna leave them out during the day.
My mouth tastes really gross. Jacoby drank all my drink.
Oh no, that's no good.
I know.
So we're gonna hang out down here on the creek or lake edge, whatever you want to call it, for a little while. Let these two yahoos try to catch a few more minnows. But so many people have been asking about all of our minnow traps and crawdad traps. Most of them you can go to any sporting goods store, like the little round metal ones with the funnel on the end. You can buy at Walmart, Academy, pretty much anywhere. The mesh ones, the expandable ones, you can get on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box down below. The big metal one with the orange ends came off of Amazon. That one was a little bit more pricey, but I wanted to try it out because you just never know what it's going to catch. And I enjoy getting to bring the kids out here and let them see things that they wouldn't normally get to see because they were trapping them, and it's just animals and critters and fish and bugs and things that they don't normally get to see. But I'll leave a link in the description box down below. So many people have been asking where we get these things, so there you go. Amazon, Walmart, Academy, wherever sporting goods stuff is sold typically.
guys, we're back from yesterday. You probably saw the last part of it from yesterday, and we're back at the lake where we put them at last night, and we came back to check and see if we can catch any crawdads or anything.
You think they're all here? And hopefully nobody stole them, huh?
Yeah.
All right, first trap. Ooh, this water's much warmer than the creek. Kobe?
Yeah.
What do you think's in there, buddy?
Crawdad.
You think there's a crawdad in there?
Yeah.
Well, pull her up and let's see. What's in there?
One little bluegill. Nope.
Two little minnows. That's all you caught in that one?
Yep.
All right, take it up there close to the bank. Pull that one in. Wonder what's in there. Pick it up. Let's see, Kobe.
Another minnow.
Nah, just a couple minnows.
Look how
You gonna eat some more sardines today, EmmaLee?
Oh, no.
Why not?
Because so bad.
Not a sardine girl?
No.
Nothing. Ah! What the heck, guys? Two traps left. So far, it's not looking real good. Now, these are probably our two best traps left that we have the best opportunity to catch the most in. We'll see. It's like waiting on Christmas, waiting on Houston to go check a trap. My gosh. Anything in there?
I don't know.
Pick it up. Nothing.
Oh no.
All right, this one was the honey hole. What I was hoping for it to be the honey hole. We'll see. We hadn't caught anything yet to speak of, so yank this one out of the water, girl. Come on.
Can I?
Oh, sardine breath there. Oh, let's catch you falling down on camera. That'd be fun.
I hope we catch the golden play button.
What? What'd you say?
I hope we catch the golden play button.
Let's see. Anything in this one?
I hope.
Ah!
One bluegill. No!
Seriously? You said one bluegill.
Yeah.
Where?
Right.
I don't see anything.
Well, it just fell out then.
Seriously? You caught one fish and it fell out? Hold the trap.
Seriously?
Oh my gosh. Well, I know where we're not going to be trapping crawfish and minnows and all that stuff anymore. Because how exciting is it to come down here, throw out all these traps and catch pretty much nothing. We belong on the creek. The lake didn't pan out so well. I think we belong on the creek. What do you guys think? Y'all look so excited this morning. I got that on video, Kobe. He put it in reverse. Whoa, y'all better get away from there. Well, we made it back to the creek. We're gonna get our minnow traps, crawfish traps all scattered out down here. Probably bait them up with whatever we can find. But what I was talking about earlier, what you guys have been requesting is a fish feeder. And we actually talked about putting the fish feeder over on our big bass pond, which I still want to do eventually. But right now the moss is really thick along the bank and I just don't have a great way to hang up a feeder. So what I bought was, I bought this on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description box if you're interested, need a fish feeder. Most fish feeders that you find are like $400 or $500. They hold a lot of feed. This is actually probably more of a deer feeder, but it's a directional feeder. So it says 6.5 gallon hanging feeder for fish and game. So mostly a deer feeder probably, but it's directional. So instead of like most deer feeders will throw out in a 360-degree area, this one just throws feed in one direction. And I just don't have a great place to hang it on my pond dam. There's no trees, there's no nothing. So I'm gonna have to build something to hang it on. Well, down at the creek, on the other hand, we've got a tree in just the perfect spot. I think we can hang this feeder on here and let it throw feed out into the water. I was down here yesterday just kind of watching before dark, and there were probably 50 bluegill and a couple little bass right here. So Houston and I, back in our old days of trapping, remember? Your hair's all jacked up, your mama's gonna get me. We used to just come down and trap those bluegill to put them in the pond, and we kind of got stuck on the crawdad trapping lately. But the crawdad trapping's kind of died off for us. We're going to have to find a new hole. I think we just kind of harassed this one tree so much they went, yeah, we know what your traps are. So we're gonna put the fish feeder up on the tree, start feeding those bluegill in here, and they'll probably come from way up the creek. We'll probably get, oh gosh. All right, everybody, love on Bear for a minute. Give Bear some attention. We have to stop the video to love on Bear sometimes. So we'll get bluegill coming from way up the creek down here. We'll start feeding them and probably have hundreds of bluegill after a couple weeks of feeding right here, until we can get something figured out on the pond dam that will actually allow us to hang the feeder on the pond dam. Because if I don't get it hung up high enough, the goats will get over there and start knocking it down and tearing stuff up, and we just don't want that.
I don't know if you can ever get that off of here.
Why?
Well, yeah, you can. But you
We'll just hang it just like that. That's nothing fancy, it's just a temporary setup, but it's a directional feeder, so the feed will shoot out right there, straight over the water. We got lots of cover down here for little bluegill to feel safe to come out and eat. We'll just get her filled up, put the lid on.
I'll show you.
All right, boys.
I'll show you how it goes. So you'll got some feed, it'll come down and it'll just go shoo.
Right out into the water, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's give this moultrie a test.
Whoa.
Perfect, dude.
I know.
That ought to get the bluegill coming in like crazy, you know it?
Yeah, I didn't know the sinks.
Yeah, some of the food will sink and some of it floats. Feeder's on, filled up, activated, and ready to feed the fish. So it may take a couple days for them to learn what the system is here. We set the timer to go off once in the morning, once in the evening for 3 or 4 seconds. But I'm betting within a few days, there's gonna be hundreds of bluegill coming in here from all up and down the creek right through here. And the dog food will probably even attract the crawfish in, since we've been trapping crawfish all along this tree. Crawdads, yabbies, whatever you people call them. Everybody calls them something different. Mud bugs. I get in trouble every video I post. But that's gonna feed the fish until we can figure out what we want to do over at the pond, and we'll put the traps out and start trapping bluegill here and transporting them to the bass pond again, like we were doing quite a bit, to feed the bass over there. All right, boys, let's get them in the water.
So guys, something bad happened to our trap. It ripped.
Yeah, our old trusty expandable trap from Battle Box is finally falling apart on us. The wires got broken somehow, one of the little hinges. We've caught more fish and crawdads out of this than anything we've ever used, haven't we, buddy? I feel like we should almost have a funeral and say some kind words for its good life it had here on the creek. Hold the end of the chain and toss it over into the water, but don't lose the chain or you'll have to go swimming, okay? Just toss it over close to the bank, right here. Hey, you remember the part where I said don't lose the chain?
Yeah.
Or you'll have to go swimming?
Yeah. Well, you have to go swimming.
Well, now our trap's down there and we're up here. All right, Jacoby. I'll hold your arm and drop you down, okay?
Yeah.
Come on, come on. Where are you going? I said don't drop the chain or you're going swimming. I think if you do a cannonball, you'll probably land in the perfect spot. Jeez, Jacoby. You had one job.
Yeah.
Hold the chain.
Don't hold. How is it so hard to not hold the chain, though?
Hey, Jacoby.
Yeah.
It's your turn to end the video, isn't it? You never do the ending for us. You come over and hang out with us and stay and want to be in all these videos, and you're like our #1 fan, really. And so now you're a part of the show. So you got to end the video sometime, right? Do you know what to say? No?
Just say.
You want to let Houston do it?
So say, Kobe.
All right.
Kobe, say. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace. Okay.
Can you do it?
No.
Oh, yeah, you can.
You have to. All of these guys that watch you want to hear you talk. And all you do is laugh. Mostly in all the videos that you're in with us. So you
Look up here, Kobe.
You have to at least say something.
Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you on the next video.
See you on the next video. Peace.